What up, guys? How's it going? Merry Christmas to you guys. And nice seeing you guys in the chat tonight. What up, Brendan, Kern, Frank, Daniel, John, Dave, Cool Granddaddy Sweets, White Whale. Let's see, anybody else? Guggen Slayer, Halabass. On time. Darius, Little Tommy, Jeremy. Nice seeing you guys here. Tonight I'm just going to be showing you guys pretty much the $300 bento box that they did at the Hookup Tackle for $100. It's pretty much consists of hideup baits, a few other different baits that are actually pretty cool, some history behind them, and a few extra bonus like side lures that are actually pretty good and I've actually already used myself. So it's a pretty good box, and they're actually finally getting low on them. There's about 7 left on their website. The link is in my description. Hey, Carol, and the link's in the description. And like I said, it's 3.6 pounds of tackle, JDM baits, and it's pretty. I think it's a decent deal, better than a lot of the other boxes, in my opinion. I was surprised that the other boxes sold out quicker when it didn't really have as much stuff in them. So, but and then as well, I'm giving away this JBC Lunker Punker. Camera's doing pretty good. And also, I got this bream slot as well. So these will both be given away. I have most of your guys' names down already. Pretty much. I'm doing the thing, so I have most of your names down. I did it already, so it didn't. Unlike last time where it took a little while set up. And what up, Michael? Let me see if I have your name on there. No, I don't. I do. But yeah, that'll be pretty much what I'll be showing, and show a couple swim videos of the baits as well. Michael. Oh, and Jeremy too. All right. So I did already show the 150 already the last time. Just in case, I'll just start going over again. But these baits here, the hideup cranks. Oh, let me show kind of how big the box is. Kind of. This is pretty much the box you get. It's pretty much, like I said, full of pretty much almost to the top of baits. So it's pretty hefty. But like I was gonna say, is that these hideup baits, they're pretty much like a deep crank that was pretty much it's designed by actually a guy that's from Amakatsu. I forget the name. Hideo Yoshida or something like that. And he's like a staff member at Amakatsu and stuff like that. And he pretty much designs like deep cranks, and he's pretty famous for designing like deep cranks. And the whole thing behind this is to create like a small body crank, but that still pushes a lot of water because of that kind of like wide back to it. It's very wide to it. And then it also has a pretty thin lip to it for being a big build crank. It's not very thick near the head of it. And it also has a weird profile or shape to the bill as like you get into certain sizes. Like the smaller sizes, the 70 and all that, has a very weird like angle bill. But this here is the metallic gill color. It's a pretty sweet color. It's like a chrome purple gill color. And I already showed the swim video for that one, but hold on. I'll get it again. And like I said, they're also really good for like grinding on the bottom of the rock. Um, they're pretty buoyant as well. So they're good for doing a certain technique. It's like it's called short casting, and it's pretty much where you just cast the bait very short and then retrieve it back to you. But do it in pretty much like crank for a small period of time and then let it float back to the top. Crank, then it hit to the bottom and then let it float back up. Here we go. I'll show you guys the swim video of it. All right. Wait. All right. So this is the 150 right here, the hideup, this version here. So it's gonna have a very like subtle like wobble to it on the very slow retrieve to it, but then as you pick up speed, and if you see how it hunts pretty nicely as you're grinding it down, and that's just on a pool bottom. If you're on rocky, small rock bottom, that's gonna hunt like crazy. But see, as he's going slower, it has a very subtle action to it, and it floats pretty fast. But it also has like a finesse body profile to it. So that's the 150. And then you get one, two, three, yeah, four of the different sizes. Let me stop sharing that. And then this is the 200, which is a 2-meter depth. That one, the 150 is a 1.5 meters. What up, Daniel? And this is in the matte tiger color. It's a pretty sweet color. And the one thing I noticed was that the 150 didn't have a casting system in it, so it didn't have. It was pretty much silent. From what I noticed is that the 200 and up, they all have like that casting system, and they kind of make noise on the cast. But when it's pretty much on the front position, it doesn't really make much noise at all. So it's almost silent. It's very subtle. So that I found that was pretty interesting. It's almost like the LBO in a way, but without having to have that bearing system in it. So, but yeah, it's a pretty nice bright color. And then again, it has that very thin bill. Very thin bill to it. And again, with that wide back to it, it's very wide for its size, for not really a big crank. Come on, focus. It's not focusing. There we go. So you got that wide back with that. It goes to that little orange stripe on the belly, the chartreuse, and it's all matte, so I like that a little bit better. It's not too bad. And I'll show you guys a 200 swim on that one. 1 second. There you go. All right, so this is the 200 size. Sort of the same, action. A little bit different when you're grinding it down. It almost has a little bit more roll to it, and a little bit more aggressive crank to it. Really hard kick on the regular like pass slow retrieve. So, and then also does a good, it looks pretty nice when they twitch the bait as well. And they're supposed to get down pretty quick, so and they can be burned as well, so there's no problem with that. But that's the 200 right there. And this is the 300 now size. So, and this is in some weird color I cannot pronounce. This one I haven't opened. And what's pretty cool about this color though is that it's like a gold body to it, but then at the same time it has like a chrome underneath, which is pretty sick. So as it gets hook rash, it'll show like a chrome underneath while it has the gold outer sides. Because there was like a small scratch and you kind of can see the chrome on it, but see there, that chrome shining through. So that should be pretty sweet. But this is the 300 size, which is about 3 meters, so around like 8-9 feet. Probably like 10 actually. And like I said, also again with the thin bill, same thing. So it's going to definitely be a little easier probably to crank down. It's not going to be very much effort to crank this down at all. And then at the same time, you know, have that good hunting action. Also has that casting system in it. And also it's silent though when you that ball goes back almost. So yeah, that's sweet. It's a sweet color. And the red eye on it. It's got that red eye. So it should be pretty interesting to see. And it has that matte finish bill on it as well. And it's like a matte gold, which I like. It's not like that bright gold that you get with most cranks that you buy. Hey, Heather. Make sure I didn't see any questions. Yeah, Daniel. Sorry, I didn't see that. That was I didn't see the question. Yeah, the 10,000 bento box. Yeah, somebody's got to be crazy to win the lottery or something to buy that. I don't know who the hell is buying that, but whoever does definitely better create like a video. Yeah, that's Brendan. Yeah, that's his name on Instagram. It's Brown Baits. That's the name of his company or his, swim bait stuff and baits he makes. So, what up, Jermaine? And oh snap! I've actually forgot to show this before everything else. TK actually sent me a little gift package, a little bait that I was actually just talking about him about a certain paint job, and he just ended up sending me this. I didn't even think he would have my address still, and he just sent it. It was a pretty sweet little color. Got like a little pink head. It's like a red head sort of thing, but with a bone body. But the body almost has like a chartreuse bone color to it. Damn chair is freaking lowering. I hate that. Piston is shot. And so, yeah, it was pretty sweet. And the one thing I noticed about this blank was that it was a lot different than my other Griffins. And actually, I actually like this sound better than the ones I get from Megabass. So I thought that sounded pretty sweet. But I know that'll get bit. But back to the hideup baits. This is the last crank that they sent with this, and this is the 400 model. And this one is like my favorite color actually out of that gill one. But they sent in the 400, of course. But it's the melon shad is what it's called. And this one here is pretty sweet. Oh wait, did I show? No, I didn't show the thing for the 300. Hold up. Here we go. All right. This is the 300 right here. And this, like I said, goes about 10 feet. And this one, it seems like they do like that, like I said, kind of like stop and go retrieve. Kind of twitch the bait, go real slow with it. And it has like a very subtle action to it, which I like. That's what I'm going to try and do with it. Go crank the bait slow in shallow water with the deeper sizes. And like I said, it looks like they hunt like crazy when you grind them. So yeah, that's the 300. And then, like I said, this is the 400. I'll take that one out the pack, show you that color. Just a little bit. Oh, come on. It was doing good in the beginning. Fuck. But yeah, it's like a clear IU almost, but it's supposedly a shad color, but could be that too, I guess, like an olive shad type color, but I think it's like an IU color. But yeah, that bill is extremely thin, but massive, and it's pretty big for that body size. So this bait will get, I think it's 14 feet deep, and you have that small body profile, so that's pretty small. And getting that deep is pretty. There we go. So you got that nice solid green belly on it. To that, and then you can kind of see that casting system in there. That's what is shifting back, and then in the front, it'll sit there. That one makes a little more noise than the others. So, but let me show you guys the 400. Oh wait, I don't think I had the 400. Oh damn, they don't have the 400 the swim video for that one. I wonder why. That sucks. Yeah, they don't have. I can't find a swim video for that one. That blows. Yeah, there's no swim video for this guy, but I'm sure this one is gonna probably kick real nice, and then grind on the. If you can get this down on rocks, and I'm sure if you use this also near wood too, it probably wouldn't snag for shit. So. Yeah, the pictures vary from pretty much it's every box is pretty much like different. Sometimes a couple boxes may have like the same color or you know one color and then another box may have others. So it's all pretty much just different. But mostly there's probably a couple boxes that have the same color and then another separate amount of boxes that have the same color. So. And then this is one of the bot like pretty much like the separate base that you get from the hideup stuff, the couple bonus stuff. This is the Megabass Max Flow. I never tried one of these, so that's why I thought it was pretty cool too. This is in the 5-inch size, so pretty much soft swim bait. It's meant for going a little bit slower in the water, slower retrieve wise, and still stay up, middle way of the water column and stuff like that. So, and it has a pretty nice little kick to it. I was looking at it a little bit again. The bigger size one is the one I always hear about. I think it's like the 9-inch or 10-inch one. But I heard the smaller sizes are decent too. So kind of reminds me of that the other bait I got, that Flash Union bait. But it's got a decent tail to it. I like that it has that feathered hook on it, which the Mag Draft doesn't. So that should be pretty interesting to see. And it looks pretty good in the water. It almost has like that feather look to it. But and then also there's another bait that they have that's separate. These are the OSP Do Live shrimps, and that's pretty much for the hard baits from the hideup thing. The rest is going to be like soft plastics and stuff. And this is the Do Live shrimp. It's a pretty nice bait. I've never tried these either. They're pretty nice. They got a really long appendages to them from the body, and it's a lot of ribs to them. And then it has these small appendages on the side, so it should have a nice like waving action to it as it's falling. So, and it's a nice color too. Doesn't say the color. What up, Tom? Yeah, it is small. Hello, that mag slow is pretty small for even the 6-inch mag drafts, bulkier in size. So that'd probably be actually a good smallmouth bait. So yeah, these are the soft baits for the hideup, and that we'll get into that now. So these are the Stagger wides, the 5-inch, and these baits here are awesome. I can't wait to use these. They're almost like a bull flat, but it's like a bull flat with a paddle tail, and I'll show you the swim video for it. It's really sick. The smaller sizes are really actually yeah, even though I already just showed these, so I'll show these first. But this is pretty much what it is right here. You'll see. So it's the wide, like I said, bodied bait with a paddle tail on the back. and it has a really nice kick to it, but it's also a gliding bait. So it's meant to be like, you can rig this on like a punch shot sort of, or like a free rig in a way, or they use the tiny ones, I think, to rig on like a drop shot, and they spiral, but I'll show you guys that. But they have a gliding action to them, and they'll spiral like this as they're kicking their tail, and it falls real slow. So it's a very, very nice bait. The scent smells like it has like a similar scent to what's it called? Kind of, I'm trying to think of the scent. I don't know what scent it is. Kind of like the OSP one, a little bit, not really. And then I'll show you the other staggered size before I show you the swim video. All right, so this is the 3-inch stagger. So this is the 3.3-inch one. So it's a little bit smaller. What up, Nathan? And Kyle. And so this is the, hold on, I didn't even show the package. What the hell? And so this is the stagger, the 3.3-inch. So it's a little smaller version. And this one is like this right here. And like I said, it's almost like has like that bull flat type of body to it, but then has that little paddle tail at the bottom that kicks like really nicely as it's falling, and it will glide on the fall like in a circle or in a pretty much opposite direction. It always has like this sort of gliding action, and the smaller sizes do it like kind of like the best. The big one does it very nice too, but it's a little bit different in a way. This real small one is pretty nasty on the drop shot. And then this is the one that they use for the drop shot, which is the 2.7 size. So this looks like a copper nog like color. I think that's what it is. Yes, copper nog. And this little guy is tiny, but I bet you that would smash on a drop shot, or even on like a small, like tiny net or something. And this like little kick as it's gliding down like this, pretty much. So I'll show you guys now the swim videos for those. Yeah, I like scuppernong color, Brendan. I have like a good amount of worms in that, and baits, crawl baits. Here we go. So this is that's the 4-inch size. All right. All right, so this is the 4-inch size. I wish they would have gave us the 4-inch size. I'm not sure if they did actually. Did they? No, I don't think they gave us the 4-inch size. They only gave us the 5. Which actually I probably would rather like actually more. But the 5 is just a little bit bigger than this one. So, but it has the same thing. So this is the action you'll get as you're pulling it in, but this is as it's falling. See how glide action, then it spirals. So like I said, like on a punch shot, that'd probably be really, really nice. And that's just on an EWG. So that's pretty sweet. And then this one here is the tinier size. That's the tinier 2.7 inch size. See how it spirals more? And it falls nice and slow. So I bet you on this pre-spawn, that would get demolished. Or spawning bass, you know, say if you do fish for bedding fish, that could be probably a really good bait. Because it just hangs there. And I bet you that swimming in circles like that above the fish would piss it off. I just switched this and I see BBC. I don't even know what's going on here. The what's it called? Let me see. I got totally damn thrown off. Where's that other swim video? Here it is. So here's another swim video, shows a little bit kind of more clear so you guys can see. Let's get 1080p. Not blow up the computer. So that's the 2-inch size of the stagger, the wide stagger. And then you got the, they're going to show you on different rigs. The donkey rig, they had like the one I was telling you about from the Hookup Tackle. They kind of put it on that. Also, they put it on it's sort of like a punch shot. I forget the name for it, but it's where it's sort of like a drop shot, but it's not. It's just where there's a weight dangling from the hook. It's not like, it's sort of like a Jika rig, but not really. But that's like a Jika rig, sort of. Let me put it back on 720. It's too much. So, yeah, and it still spirals with weight on it, so that's pretty sweet. And that's still the 2-inch size. That's not the bigger size. That's a different bait. Not showing that yet. And then no, don't show that yet. Where's the other one? All right, there's the 3-inch. 3.3 inch. So I can definitely probably see that on like a drop shot doing pretty sweet. All right, so that's that. Those are the pretty much the staggers. All right, let me get back to the questions. See if there's any questions. Oh, now I see where the brown bait go. Any questions? Nope. Bruce, these are pretty soft, so I would say probably the same thing as the bull flat. So maybe probably about 3 fish you'd probably get on them. Not gonna be like the most durable bait, but you do get a pretty sweet action. So this is the staggered, the twin tail one, which is that one I was on the other video. This is the small size of that. And this is like a twin tail grub, pretty much. Just like in that bull flat shape. So you get that. And it has a lot of fluttering action in the water. I'll show you on that video. So that's the small size, the 3.3. This is the, actually, that wasn't the small size. Jeez, they got an even small one. A 2-inch one. It's like a BFS lure. Damn, look at that little guy. Sweet color. But yeah, it's like a little twin tail mini grub. That should get bit. Bet on a little finesse jig, that'd be pretty sweet. Like that little raid jig I showed yesterday. Or not yesterday, the last live. And then this is the big one, the 4-inch size. Their packaging is pretty nice. It's got a nice feel to it. It's like real soft. It's like a green pumpkin, blue flake. It's got a nice, they're very soft, these, very thin. These appendages, like extremely thin. So they should move, literally going real slow. So let's take a look at that on the swim video. All right, and this is the wide staggered, the grub right here. So see how they like that kind of that ball, that weight hanging off the hook type rig, Jico type rig, or punch shot type of rig, but it's got a nice look to it. Almost has like that Chase Bates squid look, the way it undulates like that. And then they put it on like on a jig. It looks pretty sweet. There it is on the jig. Falls real slow on the jig. And there's that 4-inch size. And then they also have as like a top water, just rated on an EWG. And then they also do like a dead twitch with it. with a weightless EWG, and then they just twitch it, let it fall. Kind of like what you do with like a bull flat. And it's got a nice axe to it on the fall. All right. And then let me see more comments. Yeah. Yeah, that would look sweet. Sounds dope. Yeah. It's pretty much, that's what I do with most of my JDM stuff. I just get like a good bottle, mend it, and just try to use them as many times as I can. And that's what I do with my Berkeley Power Wiggle. Is I get like after I get maybe 2 or 3 fish on it, I can get probably another like 2 or 3 fish after mending it. And sometimes I also use a hot butter knife as well. That works really good too. Just stick it in between the plastic and then just let it melt for a couple seconds and pull it right out. And then you're pretty much good. Yeah, Brendan, it's pretty much the same body, just with different like appendages, and it's pretty cool. They have that with actually a lot of their baits, like that I forget, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Koiki, like furball looking bait. They have like different models of that bait, so it's pretty interesting they do that. And then this is almost the same thing. This is another stagger. This is the wide stagger, but in a wide hog. It's like a beaver bait. So this is a pretty sweet bait too. I'm not sure though if they have a swim video on this one, which might suck because it's a pretty cool bait. Let me see if I can find it. Wide hog. They might in the tank. I don't think they do. Hideup, stagger, wide. Is it the wild hog? Not wide hog. All right. Staggered wide hog. Here we go. Let's get it. And there we go. That's lava. But hold on. Actually, forgot to show you guys the actual bait. But this is a pretty much beaver, has like the beaver style OSP beaver type of bait. And it has that also these appendages in the middle like a brush hog and these side appendages as well. But it's a pretty sweet bait, good for like probably a jig or just on a regular like free rig. I bet you that would get smashed. And again, the body feels pretty thick and dense, probably pretty tough. Appendages pretty soft, but not like super soft like some other baits I have. And it does have, like I said, scent on it, some sort of scent. I can't smell it the best right now. COVID's kind of messed that up. Let me see any other. Yeah, it kind of does look like that. 2 hided baits that I wish I included in. Yep, I wish they would have had a little bit more hard baits, but honestly, I've been wanting the stagger baits for a long time, and they had pretty much all of them, and it was a pretty good box. That's why I think it's pretty sweet because I pretty much wanted all of these. So that's Brendan. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's like ahead of its time actually, and it's not even a new bait. It's like a pretty old bait. It's like 5 years old, 6 years old. Yeah, actually, that's it. Kind of like what it has, like a smell like. It kind of has like a popcorn smell to it. And then, all right, so these are the other ones. Now, these are the swim bait, like paddle tail staggers. These are the ones that I've been wanting a lot because this is the bait that DRT uses with their jigs a lot. The ball head, the football head jig, and the shuttle. This is the bait they use a lot with this. And they come in these like right here. And this is the stagger. This is the 4-inch size. So they, like I said, is a paddle tail, and it can be used with no sinker Texas rig or a jig. Oh no, I gotta cut it. Hold on 1 second. All right, and so yeah, and like I said, these right here, little paddle tails. Hold on 1 second. I had to cut the bag open. They're like a hard plastic thing. It's not like a regular bag. Let's see. Dude, how do you open these? They're like not open. That's weird. You gotta like cut it all the way down. Wow, that's weird. That is a weird packaging. So yeah, here we go right here. It's like almost like a hand poured type of plastic. It's got that flat back or open pour type plastic, and it's got that nice tail to it. But what's good about this bait is that you can pretty much go as fast as you want with it, and it really just doesn't burn out and doesn't like kick out. It'll just stay kicking really nice. So, and it's a good shape to it. Almost reminds me like the Death Hatter shad from Depths. So, and it's got like a keel to it on the belly. And it's got a lot of scent to it. They're like soaked. This whole bag is like wet. And so, yeah, so yeah, and I'll show you the other sizes as well. I got like 3 different sizes. So I got this one here is the 3-inch size, and that's a little bit smaller. See how it has that plastic? It goes all the way to like here. So it's very weird. It's not like other bags where it almost will stop like midway. So it's weird. So you literally got to cut that all the way to the bottom. And your hand gets soaked. And then this is the little 3-inch size. That'd be good for like a little ball head or like a little jig as well. Small. I think it's like electric shad type of color. That's what it reminds me of. And it's very soft too. They're like very, very soft. So that's the smaller sizes. The 3-inch, and you get let me see, how many pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you get 10 baits in a pack in the 3-inch size. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the 4-inch. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it could be like the same sort of thing because it's Amakatsu and hideup. It's sort of the same thing. And they and these been around for like 10 years or 8 years. These swim baits or these paddle tails here, these staggers. And because those videos I'm showing you are like 13 years old, those other ones. And so this here is the 5-inch size, is the big size. And then there's also another size too. I should have showed you the other size first. This is the 3.5-inch size. And this is in black, which is it's like they knew my color. Is it black? Not like a motor oil? Huh. That's a sweet color. And this is the 3.5. It's like a black green pumpkin. I don't know what that is, but it's a pretty sweet color. And then you got the 5-inch. So let me open up the 5-inch ones. I don't know why it has this cutting thing here when that's not really where you gotta cut it, bro. That's stupid. Alright. All I can say is these things are drenched. How many baits? I haven't totaled, but if anybody else has been counting, it's a lot. It's 3.6 pounds of baits. That's all I know. But that's the and this is in a black, all black, so it's pretty sweet. Only thing is the tail is a little kinked on this one. I'm sure it's not going to affect it because it's so damn soft. But it would have been better to get that a little bit in a straighter thing on it. But hey, it's not bad. But yeah, it's very oily, man. My hands are like shining. But it's got a good amount of tail to it. So that should kick pretty nice. Like I said, it has a nice keel body to it. It's pretty heavy too. It's not too light. Let me wipe my hands. Full of oil. And let me see what time. All right, I'll try and hurry. Let's get this. Oh, we're almost done, almost. And then that's pretty much for. Let me see. Actually, no, there's one more hide up bait, and the rest is some other stuff that's pretty interesting actually, and has some. And this is the hold on, and I'll show you guys the staggered swim video after this one. And this is a worm that they make as Munda fat, which I think is actually a pig. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. It's like a pig. And this is a non-salted straight worm, so it has no salt in it, so it floats. And it's a 6.5-inch worm. It's actually a sweet color. I actually have the same color in another bait. And it has like this curled tail to it. It's like a little pigtail. So it's a nice little worm right here. And it's got like this kinked tail to it. I think you pull that off. Yeah, you pull it. So, and I think it'll actually like coil, and then as you move it, it uncoils and then coils back. So that's pretty interesting. It's a nice worm. It's probably meant for like Nico rigging. And I'll see if I can see if there's a video for that. All right, so let's. All right, let's see. And actually, I forgot to show that other video. So let's go and start looking at all the swim videos. This is that stagger, the hog. It's a smaller size, but pretty much the same concept. So that's weightless. And then this is free rig, or no, split shot rig, which a lot of people don't really do anymore, but definitely works. And then this is Texas rig. Like the bait's upside down with a hook. Weird. There we go. Alright, and then leaderless drop shot. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to use my premium. I don't have to worry about. And then Nico rig. That looks pretty interesting. Weightless wacky. Drop shot. Drop shot wacky. But it pretty much can do a lot of different stuff on that. Let me stop with that. Let me get the other one. And now I'll get the staggers. Or actually, I'll get that worm. they do have that worm. Yeah, here it is. This is that worm, the straight worm. So it's meant to be accurate, I'm assuming. And it sinks very, very slow. And that's Nico rigging it. Alright. So that's that Osmunda worm, the one with that little tail at the back. And let me see. Just me for now. Alright. And let me get the other one. Staggered. Hideup. Hideup. Stag. Original. 4-inch. Alright, so these are the original bait here. Alright, so here. That's the staggered original. Just the paddle tail. He's really not being able to use it probably in the right thing, but see how soft it is to where it's able to do literally like a drop shot pretty well. I wish there was better footage where yeah, I don't think there's gonna find that one. So that's that one I'm probably not gonna find. So stop that. So the rest right now is pretty much from this other brand I'm gonna go on to, and it's called Sawamara. I'm not sure the name fully, but how to say it correctly. But these are the 1-up shads, and actually this bait here is actually the pretty much like predecessor to the Gambler Easy Shad or Easy Swimmer, and which was pretty interesting to see that. It was pretty interesting. But this is, like I said, the 1-up shad. And then also what makes these a little bit different than the other gamblers, these come with a fish oil scent. It's meant it has pretty much like a special fish oil scent that comes on the bait. And this is the watermelon shad. It's like a silver flake to like a watermelon top. Yeah. Holy hell. How many staples does this thing got? But yeah, it was pretty interesting that I was like wondering how I didn't think that would because I remember the Gambler Easy Swimmer freaking for a minute. And to see something else that's been around for that long is pretty crazy. When a lot of people probably thought that Gambler was the one that originally like made it first. So yeah, look, pretty much almost exactly the same. It's pretty crazy. It smells just like the Berkeley, the Berkeley Japan scent almost. It's got like a licorice kind of smell, not too much, but they're nice and soft, very soft. So those are probably sweet. And then they give you the smaller 4-inch size, which is a pretty sweet color. It's like a copper crappie color, or crappie gill. It's pretty sweet. And then they give you the 5-inch size, and they gave me that same color, which is pretty sweet. It's like a silver watermelon shad. So it's pretty dope. And the package is weird. It's like it has like a curve to it. So yeah, I'll be pretty much done in like another couple minutes. Actually, I got a couple more baits to do and I'm done. Take it easy, hello. I'll see you on your stream. And then this is the Sawara, same brand. These are the bullet. These ones I really wanted to try too. These are awesome. The bullet. It's a very slow sinking, like almost Cinco worm. And I think this was around as well when the like Cinco first came out, almost like as well, from Yamamoto. And the packaging is like the packaging is almost like old school in a way. It kind of reminds me like the old Robo Worm packaging for some reason. But it's got like a lot of salt in it. Yeah, it has like a very unique smell to it. But these worms are pretty sweet. They give you 2 of the 14-inch size, 2 different colors. They weigh 732 seconds of an ounce each. So, and they're made in Japan. They're not made in China or anything like that. All the baits, the soft baits and stuff. So, very nice. Pretty dense for this size of a worm. Jeremy, it's actually the same scent. It's like the fish oil scent. I'm not sure what kind of fish oil it is, but it's got like a very unique smell to it. Kind of reminds me of the Berkeley Japan scent from the power bait one, not the Max scent. And there's also Megabass creates like their own Max scent as well. It's very hard to get, but they have their own Max scent bait. It's called like mineral something plastic that they make, and it's like infused salted scented plastic. And that's the other color. That's the pumpkin pepper color, and this one doesn't tell me. That's weird. You can tell that's like they got those in like the boxes and shit. So yeah, and then that's Samara brand right there, and then the last 2 baits here. These are the Vol-Up Swimmer from Bottom Up. These are the ones that I've had for a little while now. These are great paddle tail. They pretty much swim. They're meant for shallow water. They have a very good swim to them where you don't have to use a weighted hook for them like most paddle tails. It pretty much is meant for like shallow water, and it also stays up in the water column, but also stays like pretty, true. Doesn't, roll over. on its side. Let me see if I can get the swim video, and then we'll get into the pretty much the giveaway. All right. So this is the vault swim right here. Hopefully they show a close up. Let me see if we can get, there we go. So see how it's going to stay up on the top of the water, and he's not using like a weighted hook. And it's got a lot of like nice roll to it. So in shallow water, that would be perfect. And that also, these come with scent as well. It's like a some sort of like fish scent as well. I think it's like the same thing as like Kitech. So and like that's pretty much like where I would fish at, near like that type of stuff there from the bank, near like heavy matted stuff near the edges of it, on the edge of like wood. So that's that same area I would fish at. Sort of like I did with that gill flat. All right, and then pretty much they also gave you the other color. And that was pretty much everything that was included in the $300 bento box from the Hookup Tackle. So that's two. Holy crap! Let me count everything. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 packs of soft plastics, 20 packs of soft plastics, 4 hard baits, and 1 also separate soft bait. So it's actually 21 soft baits and 4 hard baits in the box for $100. And all right, so let's get into this giveaway. So I got almost everybody on this. Let me see anybody else that I haven't got included on here. So Kyle, let me see if you're on here. Yes, you are. Gators. Dax. Marshall. Chris. Let me see. Carol, already got you. All right, so I got pretty much everybody on here. Let me go make sure one more time. Let me see. Do I got Little Rich? No. All right. Jermaine, I do have you. Scott, I have you. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Scott. Me. So I'm gonna put my email here. So whoever wins, just contact me on there or Instagram. But if not, you can contact me at this email, and I'll get back to you on there. Send me like your address through there. All right. So everybody's there, Michael. So just so, and then I'll leave the people out that aren't here. So just so everybody knows that you can see your name. And then, like I said, I'll cut people out that are on here. So, where's my scissors? I literally had them right here. Right here. Alright, so Carol, Frank are here. John, Daniel are here. I don't think JP, are you here? I'm not sure if I saw him. No, I didn't see JP. Heather, yeah, I didn't put you down. I'll put you. Chris M. I didn't see him. Kitchen the Southeast is here. Frank.
See you later.
And Jermaine is here. G-Fan isn't here. And Tom isn't here. Bruce. Little Tommy. Yeah, I think I seen Little Tommy here. You gotta be here to win. So if you're not here, TN, no, he's not here. Kyle's here. Halabass missed it by just a little. I can't blame him because he was alive. Adam's here. No, Adam isn't here. How do you know? I'm gonna show when I pull it out. Cam, I'll put you down. I don't have you down. All right. So, Bassin with Big Malone, are you here? Make sure you're here. When I call your name, just say you're here or type a number, whatever. Okay, so G-Fan, Chris M, Bruce, Nichols, and Adam O isn't here. I want to make sure. Bassin with Big Malone. Cool Granddaddy Sweets is here. JP, I don't think is here either, so I'll put him to the side. And John is here. Daniel's here. All right. The rest I know is here because I just saw you guys. Frank. Cam and Scott. Trying to hurry. All right. White Whale, are you here? I'm not sure. I haven't seen your comment in a second. Frank, I got you down. Little Rich, are you here? I think I just saw you. Michael, you're here, right? Jeremy's here. And then where is I just had Mav? Cam or whatever. Dugan. Scott. Frank. Downtown. Where the hell did the... There we go, Cam. Jesus, it's hiding. And that's Cam there. Just so you don't think I'm not putting you in. Scott. Alright, Dax. Alright, so Little Rich. Alright, you're here. Dax Marshall. And is Dax Marshall here? Gator? Or Chris? I'm calling out just for that last people, just to make sure. So I got, let me get the bag. Don't want to show that. Dumping all that out. Those are old. Alright, so we got Little Rich here. So we'll show you. They're all going in the bag. Little Rich. Michael. Let me see. Michael. I'll first make sure before. Guggen Slayer, I saw you there. Fish in the Southeast. Jermaine. Cam. Cole Granddaddy Sweets. John. Jeremy. Jeremy. And man, gotta make sure. Yeah, Jeremy was here. Little Tommy. Scott. Let me make sure you're here. Michael was here. I saw that. Kyle. Definitely here. Nathan. I'm not sure if Nathan is still here. Oh yeah, you're here. Nathan. Bassin with Big Malone was here. I saw him. Daniel. And if, say, those people aren't here, well, I'll know when I call it anyway, and I'll just pick another name. Carol. Tom. And Frank. Let me know if I didn't call anybody that is here. Oh, Heather, I did put you down. You know, Frank is pretty much you. Alright, so Heather. Alright. So that's everybody. Yeah, Scott. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Scott, you're right here. Anybody else that I didn't call? Just Chris. Yeah, I think I called Chris. Because I don't have oh no, right here. You're right here. Chris. All right. Again, calling again one last time before I shake the bag. Hold on. Trying to make sure so if I flip it. Remember, I'm picking two people, so the first one I'll go with the JBC one first. All right, that's mixed up. We'll go like this so you guys can see. All right, Daniel, you won the JBC. So Daniel T, you won the punker. You have my Instagram, so you can hit me up right on Instagram. And let's check one up one more time. And this is for the Bream slide. Bassin with Big Malone. He's been winning everything. Let me see. There you go. Bassin. Damn it. Bassin with Big Malone. So those are the two guys, Daniel and Bassin with Big Malone. I think both of you guys obviously have my Instagram, so you guys can both hit me up on there, and I'll get those out for you this week. So this upcoming week right now. So thank you guys, and if you guys can leave a like on the video and also a comment as well, you know, on how you like the video and if you like the actual box or not, or if you thought it was worth it. Yeah, and just leave a comment. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I appreciate that. I'll let you guys get to Hellabass's stream. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on Hellabass's stream. And congrats, guys. Hit me up on Instagram. Take care, guys. Now, Merry Christmas.